I really struggled during the lockdowns and reevaluated everything, but the bees were a real lifeline to me. I'm the bee lady and I'm a volunteer here for Islington Mill Foundation. I've grown up loving bees, especially when I was little. I used to watch Maya the Bee. It's a cartoon in Spain, La Abeja Maya, and it was a very charming cartoon with lots of songs and music, and it's about this cartoon bee that goes around flower to flower. I decided to study beekeeping at the Biospheric Foundation, and from there I started keeping bees in my allotment, and it was through a project that was conducted by Salford University. I wanted to bring visitors to come and see the bees, but I couldn't do that at the allotment, so I decided to approach my local councillor, Ray Mashter, and he immediately put me in touch with Jo Byrne, who's the manager here at Islington Mill, and she showed me around this site, which was a very neglected car park space with a very big pile of rubble at the end here with giant rocks. And then we got a team of volunteers in to start clearing the site and growing plants and turn it into a green haven for honeybees and for humans. We keep European honeybees here, and there are also lots of solitary bees and bumblebees that come and visit us on the site, lots of other pollinators. I really love the bees because they're so fascinating. They have amazing worlds inside the hive. When you go in, it's like being on a different planet. And they're very hardworking. They have this incredible social community inside the hive where they all do lots of work and lots of jobs. It's really quite incredible. It just takes you away from yourself. It's a very mindful activity. Bees are facing so many threats, including loss of habitat, pests and diseases, viruses, pesticides. One of the worst things they're facing is the varroa mite, which is a parasitic mite that lives on the body of the bee. And there's also loss of forage. The bees are losing trees and plants that are good sources of nectar and pollen that they need in their diet, especially in more developed areas around here. Lots of green spaces are being redeveloped. Bees provide pollination services for a good 2/3 of all the food that we eat, so they are absolutely vital and crucial for our life. So without the bees, we'd go hungry. We would probably die out in a few years. That's what Einstein said. We've really been developing the site. We've got a new classroom where we can teach people about the bees and keep all our PPE, all our bee suits and boots, our microscopes. We've got a honey house, which is for the extraction and bottling of honey, and we can show people that whole process as well. They can get involved in the whole story of beekeeping all year round. We've currently got 7 hives here, but we have space for up to about 10. We're planning next year to have some different styles of hives, so we can teach people about the different kinds of beekeeping processes that they can use. I really struggled during the lockdowns and reevaluated everything. But the bees were a real lifeline for me in that time, and gives me a structure to my time, which really helps me thrive. So we do a course which is Bees for Wellbeing, and people can come along here and also benefit in the same ways that I'm benefiting from the bees. I unfortunately developed an allergy to bee venom, and I was really heartbroken because I thought that would be the end of my beekeeping career. But I was lucky to be offered desensitisation therapy at Salford Royal Hospital, and I think it's worked. I think I now only have local reactions rather than allergic ones, and it's really strengthened my resolve to carry on beekeeping.